Hello and welcome back to Founding Core Plays Factorio Seablock. Last episode, we were shifting all our power down south so that we can start using our solid fuel. So we're going to let that drain down. Let's see what else. We got the fuel oil being turned into solid fuel. We're still producing what we've normally been producing, the naphtha into solid fuel. Now, I've got to get this base mineral oil being used for something. So let's see, what can I do with that base mineral oil? I can barrel it, pretty obvious. Turn it into lubricant, sounds good. If I turn it into lubricant, what can I make with it? Milling drums, okay. Okay, so you take initially some lubricant steel to make some milling drums, but once you make one, you can use it. Once it's used, you can reuse it with lubricant. That's pretty good. Lubricant I can use for ceramic bearings, but I'm not there yet. Electric engine units. Let's look. That's electric boiler. That's pretty cool. I like this. I love all that. But anyway, back to what we were looking for, which was electric engine units, which we will need to make robotics. So let's get into that. I know I said I wanted to store up some of the iron, but right now, kind of don't have that luxury. Let's put a light right here so everyone can see. Alright, so back to FNEI. We can turn it into lubricant. We can void it. We can turn it into coolant, which I don't even know what that's used for. Never messed with it. So we need coolant to give us solder coils. What does this use coolant for? That gives us back a regular filter frame with regular coolant. Interesting. I have no idea about any of that. So basically it's used in all of those recipes. So we can make it, turn it into coolant. Ooh, we can turn it into synthesis gas and residual gas. That'll be really good. Polishing compound. See, all that stuff used to have a really good use back in the day. But now you can make this polishing compound to make diamonds or amethyst, which if you look, amethysts don't even have any use in the game, but diamonds have a use. Emeralds do. Rubies. Sapphires don't even have a use in the game. That's pretty bad. So really, my best option is to turn it into lubricant to use for electric engine units, which I'm about to have research, and to make milling drums. Now let's see what the milling drums are used for. So they're used to make crushed ferrous mixture. Well, they're used to take Use the milling drum with a crushed ferrous mixture to make ferrous powder. Ferrous powder, cupric powder, crystal powder. Which, what is crystal powder for? Crystal slurry. Okay. So basically, my number one use that I can use for it is ferrous powder and cupric powder. So that'll be, cupric would be how I get platinum, which I will need. But ferrous powder lets me make iron, manganese, nickel, cobalt, chrome. How do I make? Okay, crushed ferrous mixture comes from crushed sapphirite, gibbelite, and rubite. So you combine all 6 of those to make 6 crushed ferrous mixture. Then you may take 3 of that 6 that you make, along with the milling drum, to make 3 ferrous powder. So it's a 1-to-1 ratio. So you take that 6, where's it at? You take that 6 crushed ferrous mixture, and then you'll basically turn it into 6 ferrous powder, which gives you 3 iron, 2 manganese, and 1 nickel. Or you can take 3 of the 6, along with sapphirite chunks, gibbelite chunks, rubite chunks, thermal water, sulfuric acid to make ferrous sludge. Which ferrous sludge, how much do you make? So you make 6 ferrous sludge, take 4 of that to make 4 ferrous dust. Okie dokie. So, wait, what? So you would have to go through that whole long process, which is so funny. So you'll have to go through this whole to make chunks, along with the ferrous powder to make ferrous sludge. Then you're going to have to literally take that sludge to turn it into ferrous dust. Then you'll literally take that ferrous dust and go back to a whole complete previous process to make ferrous slurry, which you can take some of this to go back into the beginning. Basically, the very beginning will be what gets you started on this. And then from there on, you would just literally use that previous process to make your sapphirite crystals, which will make your ferrous slurry, which will go into an endless loop to where you're consistently making this. With that ferrous slurry, you can take to make ferrous concentrate, which that ferrous concentrate makes anodized, which you then can make ferrous crystals, which can then be sorted into basically more iron, same amount of manganese, nickel, cobalt, chrome. Or you can take it into cupric crystals and make thorium ore, which then makes you your thorium-232 for a nuclear reactor. Oh. Okay. Sorry, excuse me for that. So, a boiler 3 takes Invar and brass pipe. I'm pretty sure Invar required steel to make. Let's look at the previous. That's nickel, zinc, Invar. Here we go. Yeah, Envar takes steel ingots and nickel ingots, which is great. The nickel's not an issue. I would love to get rid of that hot trash. But it's the steel. The steel is what's screwed up. Because I am just not pumping out enough of that. Like, I need better technology to get more steel for what I'm doing. So I'm probably going to jump into that manganese. Normally I never mess with it, but I think I'm going to get into that. I think I'm going to try to get into some of this other stuff and see how all that plays out. But I do need advanced aluminium. That's going to really open us up to a lot of other things, mostly in blue science. But we can also get modules, which, modules are pretty easy to make. Oh, that needs transistors. I don't even think I have transistors being made yet, because that is underneath. You know what? Let's just go to robotics. I'll have robots to start with to help us out, get things rolling. I need to start. I need to get lubricant being made. So that's going to be something I'm going to need. Wait. Shoot. Where did this come from? I'm missing a pipe. Where am I missing a pipe? What did I just get rid of? I hate that. I hate missing pipes. We were up here with that. Shoot. What did I remove? I can't remember what we got rid of. Water. That's what it was. It was water. There we go. Yeah, that's one thing I cannot stand. I hate getting sidetracked. And it's my fault. I get so sidetracked. That's so crazy. How is that so backed up? It's mind-blowing how that's, like, still backed up. It's crazy. Okay, anyway. I want to use those pipes to get, run this down. That is not going to reach there. Then we'll toss this, which I actually don't have to. Oh, I heard worm. Okay. I was like, crap, I heard a worm. We got worms right there. So that got us our base mineral oil down here. To make lubricant, we need a chemical plant Mark 1. I have no iron. I don't know why I'm surprised by that. So what I'll do is I'll end up taking that base. Well, I was thinking I may just take that base mineral oil and just converting it all into lubricant. And I'll just have a container stored up, but at the same time, kinda will need lubricant later on to help make synthesis gas. But at the same time, I really won't. What the shit? Oh, we went through all that? No freaking way, man. That's crazy. We went through all that silicon. No freaking way. That is just mind-boggling how we went through that. Like, there was a good couple thousand of that. Whatever. Anyway, moving on. Let's see. Do I have any copper on me? No, not really. I'll take a couple stacks of it. Why do I have this on me? I don't need this. You can have that. Okay, robotics is finished, which we will need lubricant to make those electric engine units. Which electric engine units come from an engine unit, so I am going to need a lot of steel. So I need to get into something that's going to pump us up more. I kind of more or less want logistic robots than I do construction robots. Why is there... That's... What the hell is that? It looks so stupid. I don't know. Whatever. Let's see. Advanced manganese will be good because I will be jumping into that. So I can take 2 processed manganese and get 4 manganese ore. Or I can take 4 processed manganese. Hold on. Oh, okay. 4 manganese ore makes 2 processed manganese. I don't know what I'm thinking. So we're essentially taking 8 manganese ore, turning it into 4 processed manganese, which then turns into 12 manganese cathodes. Okay, so let's start at the beginning. So 16 manganese ore makes 24 manganese ingots. So we're making basically 24 manganese ingots from 16 manganese ore. So we're basically profiting what, 8? So we're basically saving half of our manganese ore. But the gist of it is just basically combining it and iron together. So, which I want to look at how to process that. Which is awesome because what's cool about it is that its main focus is making basically iron. Because you're combining that iron and manganese to give you even more iron. And everything is about the same ratio. It's like 12, whatever it may be, 12 iron ore, or where's it at? Let me just, so I don't look stupid saying this. here. I'll just show right here. So process iron basically takes 4 iron ore. You know what? This is what we'll do. Give me that. So 4 iron ore. So if we're doing this process and we're both producing 2 iron ore and 2 manganese ore. So it's basically going to eventually make, so it'll make the same amount of processed iron and processed manganese, which then will obviously combine, and we will have, where's it at? Right here. We'll have all that together and be able to make that. But the point is that's basically designed to focus solely on making iron. And that's exactly what I need in my life. Like, I need that in my life. So I may end up doing just this to make iron and to make just steel. Because I need this to make the iron ingots, to make steel ingots. But the deal behind all of that is you have to make that special... Where's it at? Right here. Now, see, this is cool that you could just go one step further and get more iron ore and get more iron ore and nickel. Which I could care less about the nickel. Getting one more iron ore is pretty nice, but that just means that's one more iron ore we're gonna accumulate. But at the same time, it would be nice. It would be nice to use those milling drums, because those milling drums need lubricant. And then to clean them, basically, it continuously needs lubricant, which would be nice. And then that cupric, that's just the main focus on getting copper. I can give a crap less about copper and tin. The silver, But just one extra iron ore from... Let's just see what that goes from. So you gotta make ferrous powder. So 2 crushed sapphire, 2 crushed givelite, 2 crushed rubite gives you 6 crushed ferrous mixture. Then you have to take 3 ferrous mixture to make 3 ferrous powder. But it's basically 1-to-1 ratio, so you're basically taking 6 crushed ferrous mixture to make 6 ferrous powder, which that 6 ferrous powder makes 1 more iron ore and a nickel. I mean, don't get me wrong, all you're doing is basically making a one-time thing of steel and then continuously using lubricant. But if we did that, what needs it to clean it? An assembling machine. So an assembling machine would be what cleans that milling drum. But is it worth that process to take that 6 crushed ferrous mixture, which we could just get 2 iron ore and 2 manganese from every 4, just to get 1 more iron and a nickel? I really don't see it. I don't see it being really beneficial. I need to get tin being used a lot more too. Jeez. Alright, so we've got iron making, we've got steel being made. I mean, look at all that steel. And I haven't needed to use any of it. I still have this solder mixture. That's funny. Okay, so what are we going to focus on doing? I really need to get rid of those crystals. All this stuff. The geodes, I mean. The geodes. I really need to get rid of all the geodes. And that's probably, you know what? That's probably what I'll do. I'll probably use those geodes. Oh, man, that's still... I'm thinking, like, I could use those geodes to sit there and make more silicon ore so that my iron in the beginning would get more, would get more from it. But now it's like, I'd have to tear all that down just to make a setup for that. And it's kind of like, F that. I'll just add more. But it does say, if I did do this, I would need an ore sorting facility Mark III. But if I do this, I only need an ore sorting facility Mark I. And this just needs an ore crusher Mark I. So that's what I'm going to do. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all these and I'm going to turn it into... Oh, shoot. I forgot you need mineralized water. Well, how long do I need that? There are a crafting speed of 1.5. So every 2 seconds. So every 2 seconds, I will need 100 mineralized water. Holy crap. But if I did do it, I would end up shutting this down. How are we looking down here? Not bad, not bad, not bad. Alright, let's do this. Put this back there. This will help pump that out faster. Oh, that's why. Purified water's an issue. Always something. Can I make any... What am I lacking? Stone brick. Interesting. So what I'll do is I'll probably shut down that mineralized water production. Not production. The, That's what it is. There's just not enough water. Do I not have... I do have one. So that's one thing I never understood, is if I added more, is that gonna help it? Can't build there. Now, how does that look? Still saying we're lacking water. Okay, let's add some more. Let's go get some iron. because I'm going to test that out. I really want to see if me adding more water up there, yeah, because it just drops off. I mean, I know there's only so much realism that they can add to this game, but generally, the bigger the diameter of the pipe, the more water can flow through it. And none of these pipes have like a certain size; they just have a certain length. Iron. There we go. That's pretty much all I needed for. And it's sad because it's like, I really need that. I just need water to like, purified water. Am I seriously burning that off? Why? Looks like I need to add another. Chemical plant down there making purified water from all that. Okay. Well, let's try adding another one. Alright, now that's saying it's completely 100% right here. Yeah. Yep, so that's useless. So adding all these right here makes no difference whatsoever. Oh, that's weird. Slag's been there the whole time. Now I have stone pipes I gotta get rid of. What is this? Oh yeah, because that couldn't reach. That's right. Okay, well, this is what we're gonna do. It's pretty freaking stupid because all the pipe or water is getting used up there. For what, I don't know, but whatever. So, lesson going forward, anytime you need water, you need to add sections, certain areas, that just adds more water to the system. So, I'll probably come down a little bit more. Let's see, where's the water's right here. Yep. Yep. How's it down here? Basically, probably everywhere it kind of like drops off a good percentage. acts like it gets better down here. We can have that right there. I don't have any more stone pipe. Trying to get rid of some of these pipes because I don't need them, especially in the beginning. You can have that there. Come on, man. Well, it says water is pretty... Oh. I need to add it to the system. Nope. Let's use the other one. There's that. Put that there. Okay, there's that. Now, where is another spot that water is going to be used at? I don't know. We'll just go back up. We'll go up there and use that. So we have water coming in over here. How does that look? Same thing, water coming down here. So, more than likely I'm not going to do anything right up here with it. I'm trying to find a good spot to cut it in. But somewhere where it's not going to interfere with... You know what? I have all this space. This is what I'm going to do. There. Like, I don't understand how that's not topped out. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so we got that. I don't need these charcoal pellets. Those can go in there. There was there's something else. That can get gone. I don't need that. What else? What did I have that powder mixture for? I had that for something. That's what it was for. I haven't made... That's right, I still haven't even got glass on the bus. And glass was needed for... Wasn't it the arboretums or some stuff? Yeah, it was the arboretums. Like, I have glass, and obviously I'm not using it. Actually, it really doesn't matter. Like, I mean, I need glass for that, but I gotta see if it's used for anything else. Arboretums, fish tanks, puffer refugiums, sniper rifle. Solar panels. Yeah. So those are needed. That's one thing I haven't came across yet is, like, advanced glass making. I'm pretty sure I don't have any kind of advanced way of making glass, just that one process. Yeah. Just one silicon ore makes one glass mixture. Right here. So basically, 12 silicon ore makes 12 glass mixture, which makes 120 molten glass, which makes 9 glass. Now, I have silicon on the bus because I need it for concrete. Right here to make cement, which turns into concrete, as you can see right here. So you take that cement slag, makes concrete. Okay, so there's that. So I was gonna probably just make it run off the bus. And then just take it from this silicon. And then if I need to make more silicon, I can just make it up here up top. But then I can also just make the whole process up here, making it. Wrong button. By making straight just silicon ore like this. And I think that's the whole reason behind that. But if I do that, then I'm going to have to use all this to make the seedlings. Which I was wanting to use all that to do our little ferrous mixture. So, anyway, we'll figure it out next time. What we want to do, because we need to get more iron being made. I need to expand power more so that I can make more iron. Then we need to start doing a setup for all that. But I also need to get that lubricant being used, which will also tie in to making the whole more iron and stuff through the process of using a mill and stuff, like I said earlier. Because look at this. Like, that's how much research we're doing. It's a slow drag. Like, I can let it build up and we're good. But after that, it's kind of poo-poo. And another thing I need to get rid of is the green algae processing up top. And the reason being is because this charcoal right here, like all this needs to get moved down a little bit. So that we can take this charcoal, cut it in on the bus over here. So all this is being used. Because look at it now. Like, we were worried about mud being short. We were worried about all this stuff. Fertilizer, soil, all this stuff. And now look at it. It's literally dead. Because we don't even need it. Because now we're using solid fuel. We're literally using the byproduct of all that junk up there. The carbon dioxide from making clay bricks. The sulfuric wastewater that we get from processing our ores. To provide power now. It's good and it's sad. It's like we go through all this setup, doing the ratios, and it's like, don't need it no more. Thanks, but no thanks. Anyway, so we got the manganese, the advanced manganese, which is awesome. I want that because I want to use that ferrous powder stuff, ferrous mixture, whatever, you know what I'm talking about. That would be nice to get a large solar panel. Trying to hit up things that I'm actually going to use. But basically, once we get more steel being made, I need to find freaking that. I need a better way of making steel and a better way of making glass. That's cobalt. I don't need cobalt steel. It's titanium. That's tungsten. Advanced silk. That'd be nice. What is that? Oh. Oh, baby. I love how you literally have to take the silicon ingots that you're making to be able to make more silicon ingots. That sucks. So basically, you're taking... Well, it's not too bad. Because you get a profit of 30 of that trichlorosilane. So I guess it equals out. Never mind. Ignore what I was saying. Where's advanced steel? That's silicon. There's advanced iron. Alright, well, we'll just have to go back to the very beginning to find advanced steel. That's silver. Okay, there's still... Solder casting. I know it's somewhere. Where is this? Silicon. Alright, here's still smelting one. That's cobalt steel. Here it is. So it's under blue science. So the better way of making steel is by... Okay. So you can use the manganese. Interesting. Interesting, interesting. So basically that ferrous whatever, you take the iron, convert it into steel. That's what it's for. Guarantee that's what it's for. Because remember, you can go to that next step up where you get 3 iron ore. And when it comes to making steel, it requires a lot of iron just to get 12. It's like 24 iron ingots just to make 12 steel ingots or something like that. So you need more iron than you do manganese. Yeah, that is definitely what it's made for. So that's definitely what we're going to do for this. So we'll do this to make iron, for the iron that we need, and for the iron to make the steel. Yeah. That's exactly what we'll do. And then once we have a good setup of this, I may end up removing our process. No, because I could still use silicon to make the iron. Or would I still... I don't know. I'll figure it out off camera. But anyway, if you liked the video, please leave a like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you in the next video.